Now for our What in the World segment. Take a look at this picture. You probably recognize the man on the right, of course, Iran's President Ahmadinejad. It's a picture Iranian authorities didn't want anyone to see, and it almost cost a reporter 180 days in prison. Many of you will remember the story of my friend and colleague Maziar Bahari, Newsweek's man in Tehran. He was arrested while covering the aftermath of the Iranian elections. He was then imprisoned, put on a show trial, then after 118 days in prison, released on bail and finally allowed to leave the country. Well, he was recently sentenced in absentia, of course, and the judgment against him was 13 years and 6 months in prison, plus 74 lashes. Yes, 74 lashes. Those were for reporting on a clash between paramilitary forces and protesters. So I was wondering what the 6 months were for. Why not an even 13 years, or I suppose 14 years? Well, it turns out those 6 months were for this picture. One of Maziar's friends had posted it on Maziar's Facebook wall. Iranian authorities say Maziar was insulting their dear leader by implying he was gay. Maziar says his attempts to explain to Iranian authorities that he didn't post the picture fell on deaf ears. Now, this may seem funny, but countless innocent Iranians remain behind bars for supposed crimes like these during the post-election protests. According to human rights groups, 27 political activists remain on death row in Iran. The first anniversary of the disputed elections is in just 2 weeks, and in an apparent effort to discourage protests, 11 people were hanged in a single weekend early this month. Sometimes the Iranian regime seems odd or weird or even funny, but its repression of the basic rights of thousands of Iranians continues and is surely no laughing matter. And we will be right back.